What's going on, Andy? What's good?
Yeah, man. Glad to have you with us, man. And so you're live in Detroit right now, is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live and direct on the air. I'm in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? All glory goes to God, man. It's through Him, man, that makes it possible. So
yeah, for real, man.
We got to praise the Lord first.
Yeah, we got it, man. I mean, nothing would be possible, would it, if it wasn't for Him? So that's it, man.
True.
Man. So let's find out more about you, man. Because I mean, I think even for myself, I think, you know, if I can be honest about it, I think I stumbled across you. I think it's right that I mistook you for somebody else, and then we got into a conversation. I think that alone says, like, yo, this is God-driven. You know what I mean? Like, you were supposed to come on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell us more about yourself, man.
I'm international now. Thank the Lord. You know, international. You know what I'm saying? Christian rap, Christian hip hop recording artist. I've just released my new CD, my third Christian CD, which is called 421. It's written in Roman numerals, IVXXI. My last CD, Beatitudes, has sold and streamed in the teens of thousands of copies worldwide. I'm an ordained and licensed minister. I'm pretty faithful and diligent serving in my church. I preach, I teach Sunday school. Outside of just doing rap, I'm really heavy into my community. Just I got my hands on a lot, and I just be busy doing the work of the Lord. Father, a husband, all the above.
Yeah, man. So what the music that we're showcasing tonight then, is that all from the new one?
Overflow, which you just heard, is on my new CD, 421. We're also going to do Perfect Love, Sold Out. All of them are available on Apple Music. Perfect Love and Sold Out got videos on YouTube, just in case you want to look me up. But yeah, they off my new joint. I just put it out. It just dropped August 7th. You know, I wanted to use August 8th. You know, 8 represents new beginnings. So August 7th is fresh, hot out the press, 421. Yeah.
Nice one, man. Yo, so I mean, how long you been doing it, man?
Christian rap, I've been doing it professionally for the last 4 years. A few years before that, I performed at, ministered at a lot of churches, my home church, a few different churches that had me out. But as far as professionally recording tracks, digitally, traveling the state, city, country, I would say the last 4 years.
That's cool, man. So you said you're an ordained minister. Are you a minister at your church?
Yes. A month ago, I preached Sunday morning. But other than that, I preach, I teach Sunday school, teach Bible studies. I'm also an intercessor. My previous church, I performed baptisms, just a lot of stuff. I prayed with people to get filled with the Holy Ghost. And so I'm busy.
Yeah, man, that sounds dope. So you'll see, I mean, that's really cool. So how is your own church like taking your music ministry? How have they kind of responded to it?
They embraced it. They wrapped their arms around it. I go to the Winter Circle. My church, my home church, is called the Winter Circle Church. My pastor's Pastor Leon McDonald III. Hopefully this may air in the U.S. or somewhere they can hear, or worldwide. That's my home church. I've been there since December of last year, of 2016. They just welcomed me with open arms. They embraced my music. They embraced my ministry. It's been a blast. We're working on some things where I'll be performing at the Back to School Jam next week. I performed at a few other events that we've had so far, and so they support, stream, buy my music, play it all the time. It's been a blessing.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool that they're supporting you like 100% with it, I guess. So, like, in your area of Detroit, is it like, do you kind of have a culture of hip hop?
Yeah, Detroit is real heavy on hip hop. We only had like one. You probably got Eminem, Big Sean, a few secular artists that has broken through to a mainstream nationwide level. But no one really from Detroit has really tapped into the mainstream as far as Christian hip-hop. Stephen Malcolm, a lot of people have heard of him. He performed on the Winter Jam with Andy Mineo. He's from Grand Rapids, which is like 2.5 hours away from Detroit.
Yeah.
But Detroit is real hip hop heavy. Real hip hop heavy. It's like a melting pot of hip hop.
Yeah, man. Detroit has always had like a hard hitting kind of feel to it for some reason whenever mentioned in like the hip hop culture. So what's it like for like as a church minister in that area? Are you like your church itself, without being like sounding rude or anything, but is it like a dangerous area to live in? Or
being in the inner city urban area, it has its fair share of crime and problems. I thank God for my church, and thanks Jesus. I thank God for my church, a few other churches that's really got their hands into the community to create a change. Me and a few other local gospel artists, we teamed up, we formed this thing called Church in the Hood. And what we do is we go into like the drug-ridden areas, the drug-ridden, gang-infested neighborhoods, and we have like a block party, if you will. We set up with the DJ, a bounce house, give away free food, free clothing, free haircuts, and we give away free CDs. We pray for the community, evangelize and witness, and really take the gospel to places where majority of churches wouldn't really try to go. And so, Jesus called us to go into the uttermost parts and the uttermost regions to take the gospel to. And so that's what we're all about. I thank God for giving me that mind, that heart, the opportunity for that. And so hopefully that answers your question.